Okay, recently there's been talk about that. It would we could possibly finally determine what Oumuamua is by sending out a spacecraft. If launched by 2028, it could catch up to Oumuamua in 26 years and try to determine what it is. Of course, as everyone everyone knows, in 2017. It was detected there was this giant thing flying through space through our solar system. The first known interstellar object to enter our solar system was spotted, and it went around our sun and then shot back out into space. Harvard physicist Avi Loeb, he's one of a minority of scientists actually who thinks that the thing might be extraterrestrial in origin. What its what its purpose is unknown. I actually have recently done I put a video on YouTube this week about that, talking about that basically discusses what is Oumuamua, what's its, if it's extraterrestrial, what's its purpose? Is it is it collecting data for what? I mean, is it there's just a lot of questions around it. However, there is some effort now by scientists. Some discussion anyway, whether there's an effort or not remains to be seen, but a spacecraft could catch up to it, and that's if it was launched by 2028. And here's an article, I'll read a little bit of it from SciTech Daily. It was from January 30th. It says, in October 2017, the interstellar object Oumuamua passed through our solar system, leaving a lot of questions in its wake. Not only was it the first object of its kind ever to be observed, but the limited data astronomers obtained as it shot out of our solar system left them all scratching their heads. Even today, almost 5 years after this interstellar visitor made its flyby, scientists are still uncertain about its true nature and origins. In the end, the only way to get some real answers from Oumuamua is to catch up with it. Interestingly enough, there are many proposals on the table for missions that could do just that. Consider Project Lyra, a proposal by the Institute for Interstellar Studies that will rely on advanced propulsion technology to rendezvous with interstellar objects and study them. According to their latest study, if their mission concept launched in 2028 and performed a complex Jupiter-Oberth maneuver, it would be able to catch up to Oumuamua in 26 years. On October 30th, 2017, less than 2 weeks after Oumuamua was detected, the Initiative for Interstellar Studies inaugurated Project Lyra. The purpose of this concept study was to determine if a mission to rendezvous with Oumuamua was feasible using current or near-term technologies. Since then, the team that's conducted the studies has considered catching up with the interstellar object using nuclear thermal propulsion and a laser sailcraft, similar to Breakthrough Starshot, an interstellar mission concept for reaching Alpha Centauri in 20 years. As they describe in their study, most of the previously proposed methods for reaching Oumuamua using near-term technologies call for a solar Oberth maneuver. A perfect example is the Sundiver, a proposal made by researcher Corin Baylor Jones of the Max Planck Institute for Astronomy. As he described to Universe Today in a previous article, this concept relies on the sun's radiation pressure to obtain a very high velocity with a light sail. Anyhow, I'm not going to read the whole article. I will leave the link here for you to check it out. It's a pretty long one. But I guess it's interesting that, just to find out what this thing is, look at all the years it would take. I mean, you're talking, it was discovered in 2017, and it would take 26, it would catch up with Oumuamua in 26 years if launched by 2028. That's a long time. I mean, we're talking, a lot of water going under the bridge. But I guess if that's the only way to find out what it is, and if it's important, is it important to find out what it is? Who knows if it's important? If it's extraterrestrial, maybe it's very important to find out if it is. Now, some people were thinking it's just some sort of rock and, like a comet or, whatever. But again, Avi Loeb, he disagrees with that. And in fact, he thinks it's impossible to be any of those things. So if it's extraterrestrial, again, what is its purpose? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, there's already an extraterrestrial presence on this planet. Okay, does this mean, okay, was this thing, say a Oumuamua is some sort of probe from a different extraterrestrial civilization somewhere out there in space? Does that mean that now we have something else to worry about? I don't know. Again, it's just all of this is pure speculation because our scientists really don't know what it is. They can't agree on what it is. But again, if it's extraterrestrial, what was it doing? Okay, oh, look at this planet. This is maybe there's some sort of say it's just for an instance. I know this is looking at things from a dark angle, but say for instance there's a civilization out there that's looking for some suitable planet to move to because their planet is dying so they send out probes all throughout the universe and to try to figure out where some habitable planets might exist. And so they sent one by our planet and they see that there's, oh yeah, look at this one, this is a nice one, okay, now we'll go there. I don't know, it's all pure guesswork. I mean, if it's extraterrestrial, what is it? Just, or maybe they're just curious, maybe they send out, maybe it's a probe just collecting data just to map out different life, planets where life exists. It's just, but it's an interesting idea. Like, now we'll see if they do something like this. Again, all the years involved here, you're saying 26 years if launched by 2028. That's very interesting, but we'll see what happens.